No, literally. Huawei? Huawei, yeah.
Huawei.
Yeah, Huawei.
Fun to say.
One of those, and a Nintendo Switch Lite, if you got a good time trial time.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't advertise it on the Saturday, but on the Sunday, everyone went for it, and it became a lot harder.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was fun.
That sounds pretty fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Who?
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh. Oh, bloody hell.
CR is also a world record holder.
So it's like that transferable, yeah, so you can be good in one game, or just good at games generally, and you're probably good at Smash.
Or you can be like me and just be terrible at everything.
Shut up, you made Pro Bracket.
Well. I did. I actually made it up course this time.
Exactly, let's
go. I'm rather happy with myself.
Good improvement, man.
Yes.
Now, Baybae versus Blizzy.
Baybae versus Blizzy. Pac-Man and Duck Hunt. Oh boy.
Blizzy's got like the proper esports headphones on as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, jeez.
It's a shame we don't have.
I like the tag. I main can.
Yeah. From what I've seen though, their can play is extremely good.
It's super good. It's super clean.
Yeah.
This is the first time I think Blizzy's played since Winners, but she recently played Jackstar, and I don't know how that set went actually. Oh. Maybe she took a game, maybe it's
unsure, but regardless, this is loser's top 8 qualifier.
Definitely, yeah, it is. And okay, yeah, it's 2.
I'm gonna say this outright. I have no idea how to commentate either of these characters. I know next to nothing about what Pac-Man can do.
I've played both of them, and Pac-Man will generally want to set up with Hydrant to give him like enough space, then he can pull out fruits, throw them at Duck Hunt, and then he can also just box in with his aerials because they're pretty fast and strong.
Pac-Man does have good boxing.
His out of shield.
His out of shield is ridiculous.
Yeah, his nair's like frame 3 or something. Ungodly frame.
So far, Baybae doing pretty okay.
That was pretty cute with the up air because it sent Hydrant. It depends how much knockback you apply to it.
Yeah, seem to be pretty adept.
And the angle, I think.
That's something we need to watch out for, is throwing fruits at the Hydrant, because I don't know if you saw the speed at which the bell just went.
Yeah, it's silly. You can throw like a melon against the Hydrant and it'll go zoom and it'll just hit them and they'll die.
Yeah, you need to be extremely careful about that. He does have.
So this is what I like about Blizzy's play, is that when she does get her hit in, which is difficult against Pac-Man, so I like the patience she's taking. When she gets her hit in, she always kind of converts off it. Well, she did at least in the previous matches I saw, and from the players' perspective generally.
This Hydrant really establishing a whole load of stage control.
But she's not really able to do that much. That was a nice kind of... She knows where to hit the can.
She does main can after all.
Oh, almost a trade in Blizzy's favour. We're dead even here in percents, by the way.
Oh goodness, yeah, we basically are.
Mura, there's a 1% difference.
Yeah, I mean, it's an important difference. It could be the matter of a stock, and the first stock will go to Baybae.
That was a B reverse kind of key.
Yeah. Again, Pac-Man mains proving they are the trickiest things on the planet.
B reverse is they're kind of tricky because you assume they're going to go one direction, then they B reverse it, and you're like, oh.
Sure. B reverse, wave bouncing, they're all a bit.
And they've got a bit of extra space in between.
That they do.
Ooh.
Baybae's still not having their first stock taken.
Baybae's definitely putting on the show here. BlizzyWolf is one of the best duck hunts in the UK.
Blizzy sometimes not quite being prepared for these ledge options, I've noticed. It might just be because Pac-Man is really strange, but
it might be a bit of matchup experience, but
for sure, yeah.
Oh god. It will take a while, but
it will.
Yeah.
But
as long as Al doesn't
hopefully we'll get some silly Pac-Man jank or something. And it'll be alright. It'll be entertaining.
Yeah. Nice.
Wow. Satire beat Skuro 2-0.
That's an upset as well.
That is. He's done extremely well there to take that win.
Skuro definitely was playing well, so...
Skuro is a fantastic player. Yeah. Although I will say he's not quite improving at the same rate that other people are.
No.
He's good by default.
He's just kind of not... He's kind of stagnating a little bit, I think.
Yeah. Going back to this set though, things are looking moderately even now.
So every time Blizzy gets that clay pigeon, she will convert on the pit.
For sure.
I'll eat my words if that doesn't happen. Me and our babies.
you two better shop go.
Yeah.
You better do it.
Maybe we will. Maybe he'll go banjo. And I'll have to learn the matchup, and that's really good.
Yeah.
I really want to do that as well.
Yeah.
I want to do either. If he goes Little Max, I'll be annoyed.
Ooh, nice parry there on the Hydrant. Don't know if that would have killed, but it looked fancy nonetheless. Baybae just jumping into that can. Interesting off-screen catch as well.
Jesus.
Excellent knowledge of where your projectiles are. I assumed that it was Baybae going down to them, but it was
what
not.
I found out about Pac-Man is when you do the side B, the armor decays over time, so it has armor on it.
Oh, really?
And as it gets closer, the armor decays. So with Shulk, you can catch it with forward air, for example. Duck Hunt probably can catch it with can.
I'd imagine so, yeah.
But you don't want to challenge it in the middle kind of bit where it's got strong armor.
I think can will do damage anyhow.
Yeah.
I think.
Or, alternatively, you want to just beat the start of the move before he even gets it out.
Yeah.
So before he eats the pellet, once he eats the pellet, he gets the armor. And that's very deadly.
Interesting Pac-Man knowledge going out here.
Yeah. I'm learning the matchup.
And as we've been talking about that, Blizzy has taken Baybae's second stock.
Okay. This is kind of on the turnaround here. Looking away for a second, but she's got the lead. Only very slight,
Yes.
but...
Has to play extremely patient, and that is what she's doing.
And you can see Baybae's trying to stuff out those, well, sniff out those kind of kill options. Pac-Man down air surprisingly strong.
Pac-Man down air is
forward air, back air will kill.
Aerials in general are extremely strong.
Any of the fruits should kill, apart from maybe the strawberry or whatever it is. Is it strawberry?
I think strawberry's the weakest.
Yeah.
I'm not sure off the top
Cherry,
of my head.
cherry's the weakest.
Cherry
Cherry won't kill.
Shows how much I know about Pac-Man.
Everything else should kill. They're kind of just dancing around each other.
They
Like
are.
nobody's committing.
The thing is, though, is the longer this happens, the more in Blizzy's favor this is going to be.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. She's getting the chip damage.
Yeah.
Baybae's trying to commit to a kill option.
So far, we got 33% of extra credit. That random key is going to take that stock, though.
Bit of a...
Not gonna lie, I didn't see that one myself, so...
Yeah, I know, I watched a video, actually. I think it was from Beefy Smash Dudes, perhaps. It's like their Smash review or something. And some projectiles can actually go through the stage. So if you charge, if you charge Sun Salutation, you can actually go through the synthetic of the stage.
Yes, it can.
So you have weird projectiles like that.
There are. Projectiles can be very strange like that. And Key is so fast as well.
Fast and strong. Like, look at that. That was the key, wasn't it?
It just comes out immediately. Suddenly there is an extremely fast kill option heading your way.
I feel what I haven't seen enough of is Galaxian.
There was a bit of it, and it did do a fair amount of shield pressure.
Oh, that, as I say it. And with who? Yeah, sure. When am I going on stream? See about...
I assume next game.
Okay, yeah. Jackson and Pecco going on before me and Al. Oh, okay. Oh, right. Couldn't you just do another losers one on it? I don't know.
Super strange in his ways. Just don't argue with him. Oh, interesting paralyze. Not quite getting anything off of it. The air dodge back to stage.
Yeah, sorry, back to the
making
game
it.
there.
Yeah, the game is still going. We got 30 seconds left, and we gotta see our first
timeout.
Oh
my god, this could be a timeout. Oh, I don't want to speak too loud because people know. Oh!
Wait.
Whoa! Wait, what was that?
What?
Gunman.
Oh, of course!
I thought it was the key. Okay.
I see. Burning with his expert duck hunt knowledge.
So I think Baybae was about to throw the key, and then the gunman intercepted.
Yeah. It looked almost like the key was reflected for a second.
Yeah.
My fellow Shulkman is leaving me.
Farewell, Cake. It's been a pleasure commentating with you this small period of time. I'm sure I'll be back another time.
Okay.
So then, enjoy.
Good luck with your set, my dude.
Thank you. If you want to finish the set, you can. I think Super set, but like, I want Super if I can have the main set. Yeah. I want Super. Anyway. Yeah.
Stop battle!
joined now by Mr. B, Mr. Just the Letter B.
Hi Cake, how are you?
I'm doing alright, thank you. Yourself?
So, game 1.
Game 1.
Took about 7.5 minutes.
It did take 7.5 minutes.
So this is going to be a long set.
It is. What if the set goes to game 3?
Yeah.
It is.
It is only a best of 3. If this
best
was a best of 5, if this was a best of 5, it could be, what's 7 times 5?
35.
35 minutes.
Yes.
Potentially. I've never seen
Long
a game.
old set.
I've never seen a game actually go to time in Ultimate.
Yeah.
I've never seen a time out. So it is at least something new and interesting.
Wondering
which is not that
if
interesting.
the closeness to the time restriction is going to make either of these players play a bit more upfront and aggressive this time.
It is very possible. I mean, obviously last time it didn't actually go to time. Blizzy managed to get that very nice gunman kill.
It was. Very nice.
Very well played. And I think, I wonder if that's kind of a thing in this matchup in general. It's like, it's very hard to keep track of everything that's happening.
It is. When there's so many projectiles going around the place and you have to focus on just what each character is also throwing out as well.
There's so many things, especially with all of the 4 gunmen having different properties.
Yeah.
All of the different fruits, the hydrant interactions, they're all just so strange and unique. It's just hard to keep track of everything.
That is very, very true. One thing I have noticed that I'm not sure if Blizzy has really caught on to is the key goes directly through hydrant.
Yes, it does.
It's not stopped by it at all, and they've been caught by it multiple times now. Yeah, that key is such a really potent kill option. Speaking of kill options, that back throw is going to take the first stock.
Yeah, I mean,
only a minute in.
On a town, crazy, right? On a Town and City platform, that back throw will work wonders, and like you said, a very quick kill. Not something we saw in the first game.
So Baybae looking a bit more aggressive this time around. I wouldn't exactly call them passive last time, but this time it's definitely looking a bit better. Again, that key going straight through the hydrant. They did manage to avoid it that time though.
And of course, Blizzy is already sitting 1 up, so she has already got that game 1 under her belt, so she doesn't really need to worry too hard about this game 2, but obviously you don't want to drop it here and then risk losing in the game 3.
Of course, yes.
But speaking of risk, Baybae taking a big one there, getting hit by that gunman. That's going to be the first stock. But Blizzy's still sitting up quite a bit of a deficit at the moment.
Yeah, 83% of extra credit.
Honestly, I kind of didn't even notice. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of how both of these characters work. They just kind of end up getting their hits, kind of stray hits, individual hits, little setups here and there, and it does build up the damage pretty quickly.
Something I was saying to Robbie last time was the fruit interactions with the hydrant is something you need to be especially careful of. Because if it looks like Pac-Man is just throwing an item in the wrong direction even, chances are it's heading somewhere towards that hydrant and it will just come flying at you at max speed.
Yeah. It is. It's so weird. Pac-Man's so weird.
The hydrant just has so much stage control whenever it goes down.
It is definitely like kind of a matchup defining thing. If your character can't deal with the hydrant, or if you as a player can't deal with the hydrant, then it becomes a lot harder. And that's why Pac-Man, you really need to know what you're doing against him to win.
And we get into situations like that there where the entire duration of the hydrant is down, Blizzy can't really do anything.
Yeah. She kind of has to commit to going over it or sending the can over it, but speaking of over it, she's kind of getting over this Pac-Man. She hasn't really taken much damage since Pac-Man respawned and has built up quite a bit of credit so far.
Yeah, she's
really
going down.
Yeah, she is doing very well, and if she can keep up kind of this pace, well, not that exact pace, and
Oh,
that's going to be an up smash.
Unfortunate.
Okay,
not
yeah,
quite
Baybae
blown up in time to get that up smash.
Baybae definitely could have converted that into an up smash, but maybe just not aware of it quite in time.
Yeah, nice little conversions coming off of these clay pigeons coming out.
Yeah, definitely. Such a great combo tool for Duck Hunt in this game.
Oh man, all these different fruits are so difficult to keep track of.
They really are. Especially with both of these characters thinking about their own setups as well as thinking about their opponents at the same time.
It is.
Obviously, they all have their own things they want to keep track of. And Baybae's throwing kind of not really setting up, just throwing out a lot of apples. I mean, really kind of, I wondered to getting desperate for this kill.
Yeah, uncertain if I'd really say desperate just yet. And that hydrant being knocked away will take that stock.
Yeah, and speaking of setups, that setup will take the stock right there. So Baybae still holding on to this lead, but if Blizzy can manage to take this quickly, then she'll be in quite a good position.
Sure, yeah.
Obviously, you can't afford to be taking damage like this. Solid back air is going to put him off stage. The gunman goes down.
Really careful of how they're using their grab. Pac-Man's grab, not exactly
stellar.
superb. Whole load of end lag on it.
Yeah.
Interesting little off-stage catch there. The super armor coming through.
The super armor of the side B. Super useful. And bringing the can out. A frame 1 can is going to break that combo. And I think Baybae not ready to DI that and is taking off the top.
Yeah, I certainly didn't see it coming myself.
Certainly not. And we've seen Blizzy last time she was sitting at around 50%. She managed to take too much damage. If you can kind of do the same here, this is doable, but it is still a very solid advantage for Baybae.
Has to play extremely safe if Blizzy wants to really take anything out of this. Needs to be extremely careful of those projectiles. As I was saying,
did you see the bell whiz across the screen, like just across the
speed
head?
that they go at, it's insane.
It's completely unreactable. It's crazy. Okay, she really needs to be careful of this Hydra. Baybae is kind of going above her, wanting to just drop a Hydrant on her head.
Again, the stage control that it gets, and you can't be careless when that Hydrant is coming towards you.
Definitely not. Neither of these players want to lose here. They both want to make it in top 8. And such a
interesting
weird interaction.
Yeah.
I have no idea what just happened, but I mean, Blizzy is alive, so that's
how
cool,
I
I
feel
guess.
for most of this set. I have no idea what has just happened. I think that sums up my experience quite well. And then random key. Good DI coming through.
Solid DI at 150 though. This is technically wait.
And there's the apple coming out of the Hydrant.
Wait.
The Hydrant just
The Hydrant shot the apple, but Baybae threw it when they were on the other side of the Hydrant.
The apple
Like,
just
he
kind
threw
of
it
teleported
at the
onto
back
them.
of the Hydrant and it went forwards. That's just Pac. That is just Pac-Man. That is just
And we're going to game 3.
We are going to game 3.
It's,
I hope you guys have got nothing to do for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is so weird. It is such a strange matchup. It really is.
Two characters that I obviously don't have much experience with myself, but I love watching both of them because some of the stuff that can happen.
There was one
like
really interesting thing I noticed was there was a can on the ground and the Hydrant hit it. And then Blizzy hit it with a forward air and it just went behind her because it stored the knockback from the Hydrant.
Yes.
And I'm just like, what?
There's so many
Why did it
little
store it
things
and not
that
just
on.
go? I don't get it.
Yeah, it's tricky. The apple gun.
Apple gun, so that's a thing. That wasn't just a weird ass interaction that just happened.
Apple
It's
gun, more like
super
apple
interesting.
teleport.
I mean, really, call that the Apple Bazooka. I don't know about that.
The apple bazooka, yes.
Call that Apple K-47. Because it's like Robbie AK-47. Like, it wasn't a good pun, but it was, you know, like I tried.
It cost you nothing to not say that.
Fam, this is a 7-minute set. I'm
This
like,
is a 7-minute set.
7-minute game.
Drives
I
us
mean,
to.
I don't know, man.
We got a lilac.
This is your 3rd game of this. Like, I'm sorry,
It
man.
is.
You want to take a break?
I might.
Nah, we don't take breaks. We're committed. We're here, and we're here to stay.
Yeah. That is how we do it.
Speaking of
With
here to
WaveSmash.
stay, Baybae starting off with a little deficit here.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, immediately evening back up, in fact, taking the lead, building up a lot of damage with just a few quick moves.
I feel like we should talk about the stage choice here. Lilac is definitely an interesting one.
None of these characters are really affected by, like, their items aren't really affected by slants. Obviously, Can just kind of sits on the ground, as does Hydra.
To be honest, I kind of want to say that it's janky stage plus janky character is definitely going to make for an interesting display.
Maybe we should have decided this game with a coin flip. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, and again, Blizzy getting caught up by that Hydra. She's done that a few
Yeah.
times in the games. I guess Can got stored again.
And again, I keep saying it, the key goes through the hydrant. She's obviously caught onto it by this point.
Yeah, I think she knows. I think she knows that it will go through, but she isn't really reacting to the hydrant being flung.
Yes.
I think is the issue.
Which is more the one that I'd expect them to react to. Maybe unless they're expecting a quick projectile all of a sudden.
I mean,
After that
I
last
still think
game.
it's kind of like both playing setup characters with a Can out. You know, there's just so much to think about, and it's amazing down throw.
Down throw?
Down throw into forward smash. He down through the thing.
Whoa! That
But
caught
speaking
ledge.
of down, that stop going down with a solid forward smash.
And we're back
To a
at
completely
0.
even game.
Yeah.
Yeah, attempting to go for forward throw dash attack. That is a combo, but not going to get it just then. Okay,
And again, that frame 1 can coming
frame
out
1 Can, yeah.
is an excellent trade to have.
It really is, and you know, obviously, a Dark Gunner character without too many amazing like combo strings is gonna take that damage. Like,
For sure,
will absolutely
yeah.
take that.
It's
Especially
always a
'cause-
trade in their favor.
Yeah, definitely. Unless they're like really high percent.
Unless they'll kill them, yes.
Yeah.
Baybae sitting at that magic percent right now. Maybe gonna make some Pac-Man magic happen.
Getting the big bonus, 69.6. That is looking in the mirror. That
Yes.
number. I give all the 69s names.
Give them names.
Yeah, I was looking in the mirror. It's like reversed. But anyway. Yeah, this one's still super even. Definitely a lot more even than the last 2 games have been, especially with the last game.
It's a stage choice, I'd say, like, jankiness and jokes aside, this is a very neutral stage for both of these characters, I'd say.
Yeah,
I'd say
I
it's
mean,
definitely a good choice. Oh,
up
nice
ahead,
little
just
conversion.
not gonna take it. That Can is chasing.
Almost.
there was no hydrant. That could have been a punish for Blizzy. But she just didn't get there in time.
again, we're saying so even.
And the can is falling above. She tried to catch the low recovery, but isn't going to get it there.
Not quite. That needs to be extremely careful with that can for both of them, really, because if it gets hit, it can just be reversed in the other direction. Up air,
not going to
quite
take
killing.
it. Maybe slightly stale from the times that she's used it. But it won't take it there. She's going for the hydrant, but Baybae, very good knowledge of the physics of the hydrant, is going to avoid that.
Imagine throwing a projectile at someone having free comeback.
Crazy.
All of these weird projectile interactions. Like, obviously, we're having a hard time keeping up as the commentators, but imagine how it must be as the players.
Yeah, I mean, not only are they having to deal and react with what's happening, but they're having to set up their own things. These are both setup characters.
Yeah.
These players are both thinking about what they want to happen in about 3 steps ahead. Speaking of 3 steps ahead, that can is going to be 3 steps ahead of Baybae there, and it's going to take the stock. Okay, but Blizzy is still sitting at a very high percent. This is a very dangerous position. Luckily, she cancels out the apple by hitting it there. That definitely could have been the stock.
Wasn't sure whether that would actually cancel, but apparently it does.
Interestingly, it does. Yeah, and Blizzy is in a very good position here because she is in the lead. That does mean that Baybae has to approach.
For sure, and Blizzy as well in return can be significantly more aggressive, and so far that is what they've been doing to good effect.
And you can see Blizzy just being very patient. She doesn't need to approach, and she knows that. Very good avoidance of the hydrant this time. It looks like she's kind of adapting to this Pac-Man. It looks like she's got to take it out.
Completely in her own control at this point. Just needs to continue playing it safe.
Yeah, and she's using her projectiles very smartly to deal with this hydrant as well. In the past, she's kind of been like running up and getting close to it. Now she is just staying very far back. And just make sure that she keeps pushing it towards Baybae and making sure that Baybae can use it. Oh, that is so unfortunate.
I think the hydrant shield poked there.
It is very possible that it did. But either way, that is going to take the stocks down to even. Baybae still sitting at a little bit of a deficit. So it is looking pretty good for Blizzy.
Blizzy decided to throw out a projectile instead. Maybe trying to catch a platform tech.
Yep. That was a very scary situation there, being taken up into the sky by Pac-Man. But she is back on the ground now.
Blizzy already saying at 53%, needs to be careful because Pac-Man can rack up this damage super quick.
Yeah, especially with some conversions with projectiles. That damage will come.
Needs to be careful of that hydrant and the key through the hydrant again.
Okay, I like that little neutral air attempt. Just kind of, she hasn't really been going in boxing much, so it was a nice little attempt to kind of just poke at him.
For sure.
And we are currently sitting at 2 minutes and 30.
Oh my
goodness! Okay. The hydrant hitting him on the back. He didn't expect it. And we will absolutely take those, says Burning and Jackster, as Blizzy takes that game 3.
Goodness me.